Hello boys and girls, it's me, the Demonizer, and this is part of my new thing I'm doing. I'm going to be doing rants, mainly about stuff that pisses me off. And as we can see here, we have Saints Row 4. Game I've been looking forward to, was really hoping I'd get to play it, but unfortunately, because of our fucked up censorship, it's banned. And we're going to get a watered down version. But why is it banned? We have the R18 rating, so what's wrong? Well, from what I've read, apparently one of the big issues they have is what's known as the alien anal probe gun. Apparently it's a weapon you shove up someone's ass and then you pick them up and send the poor bastard flying. Now, usually, to anybody else, this would be hilarious. I mean, most of the time we'd laugh at shit like this. But apparently it's not appropriate. It doesn't fit in with the guidelines. What the fuck? Are you shitting me? It's a game. Not to mention everything's pixelated, so and I'm pretty sure you don't see it actually going in. And even if you did, you'd see a bunch of pixels going into another bunch of pixels. It's funny. No, apparently that's implied sexualized violence. Or something like that. Yeah, and I guess smacking people around with a giant dildo attached to a baseball bat pole thing isn't. You know, that's perfectly okay, but an anal probe? Oh, heaven forbid. Yeah, oh dear. I mean, it's not like it hasn't happened before in another video game. Oh, sorry, you can't see it. That was Dead Rising 2 off the record. Where you can find an anal probe, you walk up to a zombie and do something very similar. You know, you shove it up their ass, give it a few thousand volts, and the zombie's dead. It even makes a lovely pop noise when you pull the thing out. Yeah, that's perfectly fine, but for some reason, a bizarre anal probe that rips through people's pants and shoots them up into the air. Yeah, that's not. And another problem that they have is what's known as alien narcotics. So, fake drugs that your boss uses to get superpowers. I always thought they had superpowers in this one, so I don't know. This might be a superpower or something like that. Who knows? But apparently, because you smoke this drug, it's bad. No, it's illegal. It's drug use. Well, I'm sorry to say, there has been drug use throughout Saints Row, but it's been fine. I mean, after all, there is a scene where your boss uses what's known as lower dust in Saints Row 2. No one said boo about that. And also in that game, and the third, when your character was off their tits, it made it harder to play. So, yeah, it wasn't a reward or anything like that. Not to mention, other games have the same thing, and stick yourself with a needle, you're able to shoot faster, you're able to heal better, you don't take as much damage. I mean, what the fuck? Well, it's because it's only for a period of time. I'm sure this will be the same thing. It wears off after, I don't know, X amount of users or some time. But once again, censorship has fucked us over. Right and royally here in Australia. All because of some stupid things. Stuff that's laughable. No, literally, you can. It's intended for you to laugh about. This is infuriating. We've screamed and yelled so hard to get censorship, you know, to make it better for everyone who games. Make it clear we're not a bunch of 8-year-old kids and we need to be kept in the dark about all these horrors that are out there in the games. I mean, we made sure we got the classification so that the adult gamers, which is the majority of us, can play these games and we don't have to worry about some parents getting their knickers in a fucking knot. Because Oh, this game's too violent, this one's too bad. Well, the classification's there. It says R18. If you bought it for your kid and then you found it was offensive, well, it's all your fault. But honestly, everyone in the censorship board needs to be thrown out of office. Thrown out of office, and on their way they hand over their brain, their spine, and everything between their legs. They clearly do not need them because they haven't fucking used them. I mean, this is obvious. I don't know. In a perfect world, we wouldn't have to worry about this. We'd actually have people who play video games, who actually like video games, in the censorship board, so that way we wouldn't have to worry about if another game gets banned. And no, just because we got the R18 rating does not mean we want that game rape play, is it? I know where you rape young girls on a train. It's popular over in Japan, but here, why the fuck would you do that? What, can't you? I'd rather have a game where you shoot the rapists and, yeah, she's so happy that you saved her, well, you can do whatever you like, in private. But that's just me. Seriously, we need to get rid of everyone on the classification board because they're just going to keep fucking us over. And games like this, they're going to get ruined. From what I've read, we're going to get a watered down version of Saints Row 4. So pretty much they're doing what they did with Left 4 Dead 2 years ago. And further on, Twisted Metal Black. Yeah, how they took out all the cutscenes from that. That's what we're getting. We're probably going to get something like that. Anyway, I'm the Demonizer, and we are just getting royally screwed. Goodbye, boys and girls.